Welcome to the ArcLight Battery, your power source for all things Warcraft Rumble related. In today's video, we're going to be shooting episode 2 of the what happened this week and what's coming next in Warcraft Rumble. But before we get into it, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. I also wanted to say I got into the creator program. So that's exciting for me, but it's also exciting for you guys because we'll get to start doing giveaways and different things on the channel. So keep your eyes peeled for those. I'm so excited. It's going to be fantastic. I don't know any details yet about it other than what is already on their website. So fingers crossed that it is something awesome for us. But really just thank you again because it's because of all of you guys that I'm able to be part of this. So thank you so very much. So it's Alliance Week this week. We had the Dire Maul dungeon. We posted a couple different guides, well, one for each leader on this dungeon. So if you haven't yet and you're still looking to push some dungeons, go ahead and go and check those out. Maybe you'll get some help from those videos. We also have Alliance leaders in the shop currently. So Jaina, Tyrion, Maiev, these are all leaders that are here until Sunday, so tomorrow. If you want them, get them before they're gone, or you'll have to wait a month to find them in the shop again. We also managed to get some PvP games in with Tyrion at 4,700 honor, which is quite high for right now. A lot of players are using VPNs to get to the popular server and push for the final week of the season. So we've seen a little bit of extra influx in players for PvP, making it easier to find games. We've got a video of that PvP showcase on the channel as well, so if you haven't and you're interested, go ahead and check it out. It's a really fun one. We also play Fieldsy in it, which is, I think he's number 2 on the ladder right now, so pretty solid player. We had Alterac Valley as the PvP map, Dragon Towers as the towers, and Fortifications, where towers have twice as much health as our modifiers. This is getting ready to change to Arathi Basin. We'll have Dragon Towers for another 2 weeks, and then eventually we'll go back to Clean Fight. This will change to Rocket Towers, which is a longer range targeting that does an AoE on the ground. So look forward to those changes, especially the Arathi Basin one. We are at the end of Season 1, so on Sunday we hit Season 2, we get a new mini, which we will talk about in just a moment, but it means that these rewards are going to be reset. I don't know this for sure, but more than likely, since Sylvanas was in the war chest, we will probably get Chimera as this first reward. Because we had an emote here, we will probably get a new emote as the reward here as well. And then I'm hoping we still get the Epic Core. It shouldn't be any different than last time. And we'll have the ability to get all these XP tomes again, which is just icing on the cake. So hopefully your guild is working hard on those rewards, and hopefully you get them all before the season ends. Now, let's go ahead and look at what is coming in Season 2. Like I said, we are getting a new unit called the Chimera. He's pretty awesome. I have a video about him, which you can go check out if you want more details about him, but he seems like he will be... Well, honestly, from the video, he seems like he'll be a very good PvE unit. Maybe not so much PvP. We'll try our best to make him work and get some solid PvP content with him, but I'm not too terribly hyped for him in PvP. PvE, absolutely fantastic. Gonna be great. We also have Horde Week starting, which means you'll be able to find Sneed, Grommash, and Cairn in the shop rather than the Alliance leaders, and we will have Dead Mines as our dungeon. I don't know if I will be putting out a lot of dungeon guides for them, potentially. We'll just have to see what happens. I'd rather focus on PvP, especially at the start of a new season. I think a lot of people are going to be wanting guides for that, and I also would like to be pushing maybe a little higher this season. We got to Dark Iron 3, and, we didn't get to the emote. It's really hard to. There's only going to be 5 people at the end of this season that get that emote, and there were some unconventional methods used to get that. However, more power to those people, and hopefully I'll be able to get it next season. There's already a Sneed PvP video on my channel. It's one of the first things I posted when soft launch came out. It's very useful. It's still, I would say, up to date. It's not the same math because it was filmed on Alterac Valley, and Sunday we'll have Arathi Basin, so we may make an updated guide for that. We'll just have to wait and see. Sneed is pretty weak on these Dragon Towers, though, and he's also pretty weak when there are no chests to be claimed. And then we also have a map change to Arathi Basin, which we can see here. Current map, Alterac Valley. Next map, Arathi Basin. This is a 2-lane map that kind of branches off in the middle, so kind of a 3rd lane, but not really. It's just a little platform separated by water that has gold mines on it. So, Dark Iron Miner is going to be very good. We'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the meta shapes out, though. I believe in the last video that I predicted there would be small changes to maybe how PvP works, or a nerf to Baron and certain other units. However, it is already Friday. I don't believe we've had any patch notes, which makes me think that we are not going to get them. Kind of unfortunate. PvP is kind of busted right now. It's not great or super fun to sit in queue for a long time, and it's also not great or super fun to break the 3K threshold and get matched against higher level players. I think there should be another floor, maybe up to 7 or 8, and then I think PvP would be much better. And I also think that it would be easier to get higher honor because you will have that threshold there, so more players will be playing up to that. I'm kind of disappointed on the no Baron nerf, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. He is good. I don't think he is like amazingly oppressive, though he is extremely good. So if there was going to be a leader that needed touched up, it would probably be him. Safe Pilot could also potentially need a nerf. However, I think there's a case to be had for her not getting nerfed yet. So the reason she's in every single deck in Alterac Valley is because there are 2 treasure chests, which she is very good at claiming, and there is a bridge that goes across the middle where the treasure chests are that you need to control at all times, basically, and she's also very good at that. So I think that's the reason why she's played in everything currently. Maybe once there is only 1 level to the playing field, there's no bridges or a higher plane, and there are no treasure chests, maybe she'll get dropped off in some decks. I know she will still be extremely good, but maybe she won't be included in every deck. And that kind of goes the same for Quillbore. He was very strong at contesting safe pilots taking chests, which is why he was in most of the decks as well. However, he is also just very good in general at distracting elemental units and being an on-demand tank for 2 gold. So maybe he could also see some adjustment, but we'll just have to see how that plays out. Like I said earlier, Dark Iron Miner will probably be in every single deck because there are only gold 9s on this map, so he will be very, very good. And then what else will be good? Probably things that counter him. So maybe like Worgen out of stealth. It's yet to see if Meat Wagon can reach across to that middle lane. We'll have to wait and see. And, you know, maybe even Safe Pilot. But we'll just have to wait and see. We'll find out on Sunday when we do a bunch of PvP. So there you have it. There's what has happened and what will be happening in Warcraft Rumble. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye.